Sorry. Oh, thank you. God bless. Take this.
Thank you, but why do you give me this?
Read it. Learn from it. Learn from history. I'm an old man. I can't use it anymore.
Okay, thank you.
Learn from history.
Once upon a time, in the small land of the free, there were a group of rebels who had opposed the systems of the land. These systems, they felt, had not given them equal opportunities, nor had fulfilled their promises. Now, to break away from the land, the rebels journeyed west to the foreign Mexican territory known as Tejas. Now, before we continue, we must talk about Mexico. Once Mexico had gained their independence, they had also gained a lot of desolate land. To make sure their desolate land was evenly protected, Mexico had opened up its borders and allowed Americans to migrate to their land. Though, since there wasn't an immediate response, Mexico decided to give 177 acres of free land to each person who moved to Tejas. This action led to the instant migration of the original 300, a group of American migrants led by Stephen Austin.
Sir, are you okay? Sir.
Shut up. It's part of the act.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Sir William Travis, your little antics won't affect me. Get up and keep walking.
Sir, this is completely unfair. It's been months since we've departed and we still haven't reached Mexico. You know, Joe, I'm starting to think our leader's been conned by those filthy Mexicans. I haven't seen a Mexican flag anywhere.
William Travis, the Lord has finally answered your complaints. We've arrived in Mexico.
Sir Stephen, we certainly aren't in America anymore.
Indeed, William. We have officially gone to Tejas.
Upon arriving, the original 300 began to spread great news about Tejas and its beneficial features. This inadvertently caused thousands of annoyed Americans to migrate to Tejas. This mass migration was an atrocity for Mexico, as Mexico did not have enough land to give to the growing population of Americans. As a result, Mexico began to go back on its promises, and the Americans began to grow more and more furious.
What's the matter with you, William?
It's It's not me, Stephen. It's those bloody Mexicans. They're closing off Tejas to all migrating Americans.
What?
This is ridiculous. First, they wanted us to abolish slavery. Then they stopped giving us the land that they promised. Now they're cutting off American access to Tejas. I'm telling you, Stephen, we made a big mistake just by coming here.
William, I understand that the Mexicans are going against the word, but this situation is not as devastating as you're making it out to be.
I don't know what you mean, sir.
Rumor has it that the Mexican government is changing its positions of order. In the next few years, the new election might happen, and all eyes are pointing towards Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna as our new president.
Who's this Santa Anna, sir?
Well, hopefully he's the answer to our prayers.
After getting elected in 1833, Santa Anna repealed the Constitution of 1824 and made the government an absolute monarchy. These actions had raised Stephen's spirits as he thought they had symbolized the emergence of a new, more Tejas-friendly government. In 1835, Stephen Austin went to Santa Anna in hopes of negotiating Tejas' independence.
Hello, Santa Anna, sir. My name is Stephen Austin, and for the sake of your time, I'll keep it short and simple.
Okay.
The delegates of the Anglo-American community have requested for the withdrawal of the 1830 American Immigration Act, more representation in the government, and proper statehood.
I can fulfill all of your requests, all except one. I will not allow statehood.
What?
Bueno, Stefano, I can't just make Tejas an independent state. It's full of your people, and they're going to rebel against us at any second. We can't allow it.
I am sorry, sir, but our main demand is statehood. And if we can't get that, then I'm afraid our negotiations must come to an end.
Okay, then.
Yeah, I think I'll be on my way now.
You Americans are persistent, yes? Well, I'm very persistent to keep you locked away, leaving you to rot. Take him out. And one more thing. When Santa Anna is in war, there is only death.
With Stephen Austin in jail, Santa Anna began to violently invade the state of Tejas, killing any Tejan that came in his way. Santa Anna hoped that his intimidating army and violent methods would squash down any rebellion against him. Ironically, his distinct approach only motivated the Tejans into fighting harder for independence. In fact, Sam Houston, who was the commander of the Texan government in 1836, decided to declare independence by running eastward to Washington on the Brazos. At the rate at which Santa Anna was advancing through Tejas, Sam knew that he wasn't successfully going to reach in time. However, 150 valiant men, which included the likes of Sir William Travis and Joe, bravely volunteered to stall Anna's army by defending the Alamo.
Sir, the Mexicans have not responded to your pleas. What should we do?
Joe, the moment we stepped inside the Alamo, we knew we were bound for death. Our only purpose was to stall the Mexicans so that Sam Houston could declare independence. Now that Texas is independent, I believe we must fulfill our promise and fight to our death. For Texas! For Texas!
No, sir, go, please, no.
Joe, you were always the best of the best. More than my family. You're the only one who cared for me. Now before I go, I want to support you. I don't want you fighting the same fight that I fought. Now go, Joe. Go. And enjoy your life.
wait! ¿Qué estás haciendo? Él no tiene lutir para los americanos. Sir, he looks like you anyways. Entonces, ¿qué estás haciendo? Go! Get out! Now! And to think that they would be able to defeat me. Burn this place to the ground.
Along with the Goliad, the Alamo's news spread like wildfire, causing many Texans to just solidify their stance on fighting the Mexicans. As it was spreading like wildfire, the news of the Alamo had also reached Sam Houston, the elected general of the Texan government. Upon hearing the news, Sam Houston rallied with 935 Texans and fled to the Buffalo Bayou to avoid Santa Anna. Coincidentally, the Mexican army happened to be resting at a nearby camp.
Señor, shall we attack?
Vámonos. México se viven! Remember the Alamo!
Remember the Goliad!
After roaring gunshots and 600 casualties, the war ended with Santa Anna getting captured by the Texans. Here, he reluctantly signs a treaty stating that all Mexican soldiers must evacuate Texas at once.
Hello, my fellow Texans. Look how far we've come, from 300 settlers to 70,000. I know we've been through many hardships, like choosing if we should be a free state or a slave state. Do not fret, as I have sent a letter to the Congress so Texas can become a state. They will choose what we become.
Dear President Jones, your requests have been recognized. Texas is now the 28th state annexed to the Union. You will be recognized as a slave state, so all slaves within your borders will remain enslaved under their master's commands. Yours truly, James K. Polk, President of the United States.
Finally, it is about time. Took them 11 years to make up their mind about this matter. I am so disappointed.
And so, these final events mark the beginning of a new era in U.S. history and the welcoming of Texas into American land. While many today can observe Texas from an at-home map, very few realize the dedication, bravery, and sacrifices which were made to create this 28th state of the great nation. A state which led this very country beyond its original borders and into the new era of manifest destiny. The end. You can succeed in the future if you just simply learn from the past.